Hi, I'm Jon Snow. I'm here on YouTube to talk about the issues that matter. Lots of you have been asking for a video explaining the Green Party's main policies. So here it is, around 60,000. That's how many members of the Green Party there are, more than the Lib Dems and UKIP. But during the election campaign, lots of their other figures have come into question. Would they be able to pay for everything they've promised? They've got one MP and they're hoping to keep that seat and win a handful more. The Greens couldn't take power by themselves, but they could play a role in a left-wing coalition. They would insist on an end to austerity. They want a fairer society with the environment's future at its very centre. The minimum wage would shoot up to £10 an hour, so would the top rate of income tax, 60% for the highest earners. Other red lines would include putting an end to privatisation of the NHS and universities. They also want to put the railways back under state control. They demand an end to Trident, the country's independent nuclear deterrent, and abroad, Britain would no longer fight in foreign wars. At home, they're by far the most socially liberal of all the parties. Natalie Bennett says she's open to the possibility of three-person marriages, for example. Like everyone else, they'd crack down on tax avoidance, but they'd also introduce a wealth tax, 1 to 2% on everyone worth more than $3 million. And a Robin Hood tax on financial transactions made by bankers. Still, their leader has come in for criticism when asked for the detail of how much her pledges would cost. Natalie Bennett promised 500,000 new homes, but suffered a brain fade when asked how she'd fund them.
Right, well, what we're looking at in terms of the figures here, what we need to do is actually... right, well, what we're looking at doing is basically...
Are you all right?
The Green Party's leader was born in Australia, and she says she's demonised here because she's a migrant. She would reduce border controls and provide an amnesty for illegal immigrants. Their radical policies on this, and pretty much everything else, put them apart from the major parties. They might win votes from Labour and the Lib Dems on the left, but this video makes their strategy clear. They want to convince you that the major parties are all moving in one direction.
It's sweeter when we all agree, a party political harmony.
Like it? It's been number one for about 200 years. But across the country, people are standing up to change the tune.
Will their self-styled surge in members translate to more seats? Or will their lack of governing experience stifle them in tough economic times? That's up to you.